Welcome to my channel, everyone. I'm Northern Sparkle, but you may call me Sparkle for short. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today is September 18th, and it is almost 10 o'clock in the morning. We are under sunny skies and warm here in Ontario. So today's video will be I'm not too sure whether I'll call it a WIP and chat or what. It will go under that that playlist, but what I'll do is we'll do the inspirational quote first, and then I'll explain what we're going to do. So your inspiration quote today is, "You are filled with positive energy and optimism." So that is actually a pretty good quote for me today, at least too. So for this WIP and chat, I got two things planned out for us. The first and foremost thing is all of these are going to work on my sister's coaster set for her birthday. So all these ones here are all sealed, but this, however, is not sealed. So I thought I would do that on camera. So these are the two glues I actually have right now that I'm using, but I will do the glue part afterwards. So we'll set the glue part off to the side. So the other thing that I want to do is I have these cork backings for said coasters here. I'll just put that up there as well. So I have my trusty scissors here. And I was going, what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get the cover as much backing as we can with these coasters. So for that, I think I'm going to need a pen as well. Hopefully this one will work. Kind of like that little fidget on the top of it. So how's everyone doing today? I'm doing really well, really well here. Had a pretty good rest last night. That is pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this I think the best way to do this is kind of like that. You move out of the way there, scissors. And we're just going to trace around so I know where to cut. See how it did here. Yeah, I can see it. I think these are going to be all the same for this, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors. As you can see the outline of the, well, so you can somewhat see it in the camera there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the outline. So there's that. That. So I'll put all the garbage over there. And then so we have this thing here. And we have our coaster. I gotta make sure that this is actually the one that, which one of these? So I think this one here is the coaster that needs to be, yeah. This is the coaster that needs to be sealed yet. So I just want to get the cork backing on it. So you peel the backing off like that. Flip it over. Press down like that, and so anything that's imperfections like this, I'm just wondering if a X-Acto knife might be a little better with it as well. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to serve its purpose of not sliding all around the table when she goes to use them. So there we go, we have a coaster, that's the top, and we have the cork backing on it. And I just felt a drill, yes I did. Yeah, the drills, they like to fall out. So for that one, I need a D. I'm just glad I did not get this project down yet, because I knew this would happen. At least to this one. There we go. The rest of them should not actually do that, because they're all sealed. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to seal this guy here. And again, this one here has, some of them will have this sponge on it, and some of them will not. So I'm very fortunate this has a sponge on. You just basically put a bit on and basically cover it, the whole thing. There's a drill there that uprooted itself. And I'm not too sure where the heck that one came from. Oh, there it is. That's the big issue with not having tweezers handy or anything like that. I have an AB pen here that try to push that back into place here. See, that's the problem with these drills. They're so, I think I'm just gonna leave that here, because these things fit so tightly in around each other, the drills. And that was a problem I found. They don't usually fit that tight. So yeah, they are coming off. Just hope if anything's missing, I hope she just doesn't notice it. She's usually pretty good with that. I think there's a spot up there. I'm just going to stick it up there anyway, because it just feels right. So that is that. So I'm just going, so with that, this guy is now fully completed. So I'm just going to stick that over on my other desk here, and we'll just move on with the rest of them. So anyways, the last time I was with you guys with the WIP and chat, I think was last Sunday. And you may be wondering, hey Sparkles, didn't you do a WIP and chat on Monday? Well, I guess you can call that a WIP and chat if you'd like, but that was my new series that I wanted to do. There we are. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit better job with this one here. So no, it was a different series I started on Monday. Yes, it had a little bit of a chat in it, but I started my community shout outs in the Sparkle community, and the first one was Lazy Retired Granny. There we are. Let's see if this works. So on Monday, I actually had a dentist appointment as well, and it went extremely well, and I was very, very happy with it. No problems whatsoever. All right. There's that. Just gotta trim it up now. All right, so that guy's done. So what happened on Tuesday was I did an unboxing video. I think it was part 1 of, I think there's going to be 3. So there's going to be part 2. I don't know whether it'll be this week or next. And we also had Lazy Retired Granny's live stream that evening. And I was at that one. And we had such a fun time. I mean, it's always, what am I talking about? It's always fun at her live streams. We talk about it. Basically, we talk about everything, and I think the main thing was Diamond Art Club coming out with a bunch of new stuff. We talked about different things, and it was pretty fun. So on Wednesday, yesterday, I just did not start the day off well at all, and I had every intention on doing a video yesterday, but instead I took a mental health day, which I desperately needed. see here. Nothing yesterday went well, but I was able to pull out of it after a bit of a rest. And I decided to work on my chalk Pinson canvas, which is always a good thing. I have 3 more, what do you call it? I have 3 more sections to do. On it before I can take a picture for week 3. And it's looking very, very nice. And then, of course, what I will do after that is I will take a picture of a couple of works in progress. Let's see that. Let's see if that's... There we are. The backings on these are not going to be exactly pretty, but they will serve the purpose of not moving around on the table. So I basically was at doing my diamond painting well into the night last night, and I got it down to two sections actually that I need to do today. So I will be doing that after the WIP and chat here. So what are my plans for today now? After this video, I'll get this uploaded to YouTube. I want to fire up a old computer program, and I want to see. I kind of want to put myself on a bit of a timeline for this. Nobody's seen that. Once it gets on there, it should be fine anyway. I don't know if whether that was already done, but you can't notice it now anyway, so no one say anything to her. And we're on our last one. So I want to make a schedule because I kind of want to be done all my decluttering and house here before November 1, and I want to see if there's any way that I can actually have that done. So I'll fire that up, I think. And then what I want to do is I want to get some cleaning done in my bedroom, because there's a lot of stuff to declutter in there. And I'm going to be using my diamond painting as a reward system. So I'll just do a bit in my bedroom, and then I'll come to diamond paint as a reward. So tomorrow is a grocery shopping day, so I have to make a grocery list today. And I got some laundry I have to do, so gonna be pretty busy today. Alright. How did you do there? Can't complain. These actually, I'm glad these were sealed. So anyways, that's all I have for today. It wasn't exciting, but there was a couple people that wanted to see me fit the backings of these cork backings onto these coasters, and I decided to seal one of them on camera. I'm going to try to find a nice box for these to be put in. If not, then hopefully I can find some wrapping paper when I go out tomorrow. So anyways, if you like my video, just leave a like and hit that subscribe button. If you like, you can leave a comment as well, and I will answer to you. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Much love, everyone.